and welcome to Tifka Magica. I am Tiffany and today we are doing the DNA of the Divine series, carrying on from our last one, but today we'll be looking at Lyran Starseeds. Yes, these beings, they are so powerful. But anyway, I want to thank to all my new subscribers and followers. Thank you for joining me on my channel. Just a little bit about me, if you're new to this channel. So my name is Tiffany, Tifka Magica, and I am a trance medium. I am a channeler of higher consciousness energy. I am a teacher and ascension coach. I am an ambassador for the Galactic Federation, Galactic historian, whatever you want to call it, and here to help you connect to your energy and help you ascend to be the 5D energy that you are meant to be, that source consciousness energy, because there is so much that is available to all of us right now that has always been there, and my job is just to help wake you up to the magical, wonderful, beautiful energy that you are. You just need reminding just how awesome you are. Anyway, I'll stop bleeping on. I know Cornelius was in the last video. I can't promise he might turn up in this video because he's been really naughty as of recent, but you never know. Knowing him, he'll probably just interrupt. So anyway, let's get on to it. So today we are doing the Lyran Starseeds. Yes, I love these beings. Lyrans. So before we do the whole, stars traits, a little bit of history about them, I'm not going to give the full history of the Lyrans on this video. Reason being is a lot of you starseed enthusiasts out there, the old time starseeds, Lyra, there's so much history with Lyra, with the Lyran Wars. It's just so much to be able to cover in one video. But that is not saying that I will not be doing a video on the Lyran War, specifically on what happened there. So I'm going to be doing more videos on this, guys, so don't worry about it. We'll do a video covering that. But I'll give a little bit of information, some history, okay? Because there's a lot out there if you want to find out more about Lyrans yourself. But what you're going to be connecting to, what you're going to be drawn to, because the Lyrans, there is a lot of them here on this planet. I think there are quite a few. That was my cat Cornelius, apologies about that. Anyway, there with Lyrans, there's quite a fair few of Lyran beings that are here that have reincarnated here on this planet. So Lyrans, they are originally from the Vega star system of the Lyra, so the Lyra constellation, the Vega system, and that is where they're originally from. But unfortunately, from the Lyran Orion Wars, the Draconian Wars, okay, it was a major war that went on forever and ever. And so many civilizations that some of you may know about the Lyran Wars, including Mintaka, a lot of other planets, a lot of other, constellations, home planets getting destroyed during this. That is also including the Lyrans. So it's very sad, but it got very destroyed there. And so the remaining survivors, as we know, went on to places such as Sirius, Pleiades very prominently, so a lot of Pleiades will have very deep-rooted connections to Lyrans. Andromeda being one of them, Arcturus being one of them, Alpha Centauri, they went over about, and obviously within their evolution, as they started to raise up in their consciousness, becoming what you know as the Andromedans, Arcturians, the Sirians, Pleiadians, so forth and so forth. In fact, they were already established, some of the Lyrans, in the Sirius constellation, but there is quite a few feline humanoid beings there. Now, with Lyrans, okay, they will normally present to themselves, or more commonly known as the feline looking beings. So we've got a lot of references here on this planet about these beings if you didn't know. You want to look at your ancient Egypt, your gods and goddesses statues, your Bastet, the lioness goddess, you will see these lion humanoid beings. These are what the Lyrans look like. Now, some of them will look more human with cat-like features. There'll be a whole range of types. Some of them can range from having blue skin, can range from purple to white to dark skin. It varies within them. There's many different looking types of cat-like beings. Also, okay, the mammal of the cat and a lot of the animal planet, okay, that we have here originates from Lyra as well. There's so much history with these beings, but they are the most ancient civilization, and they are seen as royalty within the galactic history because of them being the oldest civilization, and this being the civilization where the human humanoid structure, the humanoid characteristics, the humanoid DNA originated from was from Lyra. So therefore we share so much DNA with them, and they also had a lot of involvement with us being here on the planet, because Lyras, they went out and also, you know, helped with other planets and starting civilizations there. There's just so much with these guys, but they are so ancient and powerful. And there's a reason why I'm actually covering them today, because I do think that these guys deserve their little spot in this little limelight that we've got going here. You know, I see videos on, you know, Lyrans with other people that have great source information when it comes to like starseeds. So, you know, there's some great people out there that I can shout out to, you know, but there's obviously not a lot of, well, about all the different types of starseeds and things like that, you know. So, but these guys deserve their very special place in my DNA of Divine series, because it's not the first time I've actually had contact with them. This is the second time that they've come through to me, and this is with, as you know, I teach my group called the Celestial Grove, which is helping people with ascension, people to connect to their star heritages, connecting to that higher consciousness energy. Now, I know that with a lot of spiritual groups and spiritual circles, they tend to teach things more on the mediumship fronts, just connecting to, what can we say, people that are passed on. But with my Celestial Grove, what it does is we connect to spirit guides, higher dimensional energies, going into shamanic ways of healing, connecting to different vibrational frequencies. We explore everything that we can in the most high vibration level, helping each other, connecting and letting go of what doesn't serve us and becoming that consciousness level. And my God, you know, my students, I have seen some of them, they have so excelled and blossomed with all this. And so this just started the Lionscape portal. It was Monday just gone, because I run them on a Monday, but I study, what meditation do I do? Because I channel a lot of my meditations that come through with my connections, so I get told what to do in my groups and what to cover on, you know, with different energy fields. So I thought, you know, I'm just going to sit back, see what comes through. And then all of a sudden I just saw this amazing energy of white and gold, and the gold that came from these beings, they were so, and all I could feel from these beings, they were so advanced, so ancient. The knowledge, the presence that came off them was just out of this room, and I knew that this is the way that we needed to connect. And when we connect, we felt them come into the room, even we felt the energy come into the room. A lot of my students, you know, who I've commented, if you want to look at reviews, we felt this energies come into the room, and we all have the same experience, you know, and the feline humanoid beings that came through to us, and the love that came from there, and the pride and the powerful energy that came off them. Oh God, they are something else. So we're giving them their spotlight today. So Lawrence, we love you, and they are so here helping us now, these ancient ones. Okay, now let's go through the different, you know, star traits, symptoms. Okay, I hate when we use the word symptom, because it's just like, oh, I'm not really feeling well, so I'm going to Google this. It's not. These are your characteristics, not common signs, more as to what you are going to resonate with, because you'll find in a lot of videos, okay, you'll get like the more common signs. But the thing is, though, depending on where you were or within that star system, such as in Lyra, you could have had a lifetime there as a warrior through that wartime as well. You know, you could have been one fleeing. There's so much that's gone on in Lyra, in the Vega. You know, you're going to have different memories and different energies with that as well. You know, we know also, okay, a lot of the mammals are cat-like, you know, things that come from here, cats, lions, also originate from Lyra, and they're having these very similar features, these very much present cat-like, very, what's it about their eyes? Well, their eyes, they see through your soul, very powerful eyes, let's give you that one. But, you know, that feline originates from that, and the mammal-like quality, okay, mixed with the humanoid genetics. But, okay, saying that, you have things like, you know, as we have here, you know, the tall giants that originated on here, which you would know in our history here on Earth, being the Nephilim, or being the fallen ones, or the giants. These also originated from Lyra. Some beings, you know, as the shining ones. Also, some of Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, the elves, also resemble some Lyrans as well. And also you've got, okay, the bird-like ones, as you see also in ancient Egyptian culture, as I've mentioned, I think I previously mentioned, but you will see that there's references here within gods and goddesses in ancient Egypt, such as your Bastet and the lion-shaped goddess, but also there were bird-like beings there as well, who had these very hawk-like features. So therefore, okay, you have things like, you know, your Horus, okay, that you would have in ancient Egypt as well. So we know that there's like a lot of references here on this planet that they connect to them. But these beings, okay, so we're going to go through the signs, okay, that you are a Lyran. So you will definitely feel what it means to be an old soul. You got that old soul vibe going on, darling. Okay, you will feel ancient. Okay, you will feel like, oh, I'm here on this planet again. Oh, here we go again. Because you are, they are the epitome of wisdom and the old souls. They're seen as royalty in the galactic heritages and in the galactic historians. They're seen in the galactic history as the original, the ancient ones, okay, the original, what they call royalty, is because the majority of star races have originated from and been descendants from the ancient Lyrans, okay. So yeah, these guys are, oh, they're so powerful, and they are here to help us with ascension work, okay. So these beings, okay, they have got so much wisdom. They have got, oh, the wisdom about them, okay, because I said they've been around the block. They have done this. They have done this so many times, okay, and they are here to help us on this planet because they are trying to prevent what, you know, what is happening here is what happened to them. And we don't want to go through that again, because what happened in the Lyran Wars, we don't want to go through that here on planet Earth. But we are here all together in this awakening to help, so we don't go into that, okay, because we are moving so much on such a beautiful level, and these frequencies are so, you know, here for us now. But they are the most wisest souls, and they are incredibly empathic, and they have a lot of wisdom, being the old souls that they are. They're incredibly adventurous as well. So with Lyrans, okay, they understand, okay, that it's really important to enjoy the now. Lyrans are all about now, being in the now and enjoying the present moment as much. So these guys are all about, I love being in the moment, I want to be in the moment, and they don't like being around negative situations. Now, don't get me wrong, they can handle negative situations very well, but they prefer to not be within that negative energy field because of them being wanting to be within the now. Also with Lyrans, they are the most master manifestors as well, okay, so they're brilliant when it comes to manifestation. Great manifestors, okay, and they have incredibly great understanding of the difference between the ego and also the soul self as well, because we know we've got the ego self and the soul self, but they will understand the balance of energy, okay, and not want to put themselves, okay, into a negative thought pattern. For instance, my boyfriend Joey, okay, he is such a Lyran. He's massively a Lyran through and through, okay, because he is so adamant about don't get into that negative mindset. You know, he does, bless him, I love him so much. He's my everything. Shout out to him, by the way. If you want to check out his stuff as well, I recommend as well, look at the Sorcery Project. He's brilliant at what he does. I'm so lucky to have him in my life. But he's such a Lyran. He does this, he always says to me, Tiff, you know, make sure, don't get yourself into a negative mindset. Don't fall into that web, okay. So Lyrans, they are so predominantly, okay, about not going into putting themselves in that negative mindset, because they know how important it is to be on a mindset, because we have those belief systems, and as we know, with awakening and with conscious reality and creating our own reality, we know, okay, that what you believe and what you think about yourself and the energy that you put yourself in, or really, you know, invest your energy into, is a reality that you will create. So they don't like being around negativity or trying to get into that negative mindset. Now, okay, Lyrans, okay, they are incredibly empathic. Again, don't get me wrong, but a lot of them may seem a little bit more on the aloof side, a little bit, only because they don't wish to engage or put themselves into negative cycles, such as, you know, like, you know, us Starseeds being empathic, okay, which we can learn a lot from the Lyrans. Whenever we're coming up to a situation, the best thing to say is, okay, look, I'm feeling the energy of this. It's feeling a little bit dramatic, and I feel there's some stuff that's going to go down. I'm not too sure how I feel. Let's put my Starseed empath abilities. Is it going to benefit me? No. If I invest my energy into this situation, is it going to create me anything positive? No. Is it going to cause me unnecessary drama that I don't need to put myself into? Yep. then that's your sign, okay? So we can learn a lot from these beings actually, because they are just, their wisdom is just so much, okay? But they will find, okay, that they don't really want to be around negative. They want to really be on that great level of positivity. They're all about, you know, emotional health. They're all about, okay, physical wellness, okay? The same, I hope he doesn't mind me bringing him up on this, okay? But again, my Lyran other half, okay, he is all about, you know, making sure about wellness, you know, mental wellness, emotional wellness, physical wellness. They're all about health as well. So it's really important to them, because they will know exactly when something is not right with their bodies, because they are very, very connected as well to their chakra system. So they will be able to know, okay, if there is something in the energy field, whether that being physically, okay, within the body, or being something emotionally or an energy center within the body that is not right, they will sense that, because they like to be on a level of balance, because these guys are all about balancing out things in the right way. They are the most greatest leaders, by the way. I will just accentuate that. They have such great leadership qualities. They have determination and great independence about them as well, which is a fantastic thing about Lions. But with their determinism, okay, they're not pushy, forceful characters. I mean, yes, they are very, very energetic, because they love to be involved with many projects, because they love creativity. Getting a Lion to stand still, it ain't gonna happen. These guys, they love being energetic. They love energy. They're all about energy. So whether they can put their energy in the most, where can I better myself? Because Lions are all about going to the next level, bettering themselves in the best possible way, and growing in the best possible way. So they're great at sports. They love getting involved in different projects. And also, by the way, you can be a Lion and not necessarily want to like sports, okay? It's just a little trait that some people might resonate with, okay? All right, so don't think, oh, well, I'm not into sports, I'm not lying. No, don't listen to that, okay? All right, these are, you know, the more traits, okay, that some people will resonate with them, okay? Because again, as I said, it depends, okay, with your lifetime within Lyra, and also after Lyra, your many experiences that you've had as well. Because as we remember, okay, that with starseeds, okay, that we have the origin star system that we possibly started out for, because we all remember as well, as I just need to remind people, just like Dolores Cannon says, when people say, well, where am I from? We're all from the same place. We're from source, right? So that is where we're originally from. These are part of our galactic experiences, okay, that have really become that beautiful collage part of our souls. And obviously we heard the call, we came down here, we heard that Earth's in trouble, and we're like, hey, go on, let's volunteer. And then we got down here and we're like, wow, there's a lot of stuff going on here. As you know, for us starseeds, we find it very, it can be hard sometimes, as we know. But they are very much, you know, as I said, you know, you can resonate with different parts, because if you've had a Lyran lifetime, obviously with other lifetimes that you'll have, there'll be part of those many traits within you. So don't think, well, I don't like sports and I can't be alone. You know how it is, guys, anyway. You know I love you. But yes, they are the most great leaders, but they need to be putting their things for them to be happy. Is they are, what can I say, they're probably very good. They love their music and poetry, okay, because they're all about creativity, really enjoying the pleasures of life, enjoying what life has to offer for them. Also, okay, with them being incredibly psychic as well. And they've got such a love for ancient wisdom, history, ancient heart. So these guys are going to love your fine art, your ancient history, okay. A lot of historians that are here that have fascinations with history and stuff like that. You will find, okay, being a Lion, okay, most likely you will have a connection with that if you are a massive lover of history, that you will find that you will have a natural connection and to be able to connect into the Akashic records, okay, because Lions have a, sorry about this guys, my bow's gone a little bit wonky as you do, but Lions, okay, they have a natural ability and already a authentic access to be able to access into Akashic records. So you will find things like past life, historical lines, okay, timelines and energy lines, and all these different things are going to fascinate you, okay, because that's going to be part of who you are as a Lyran, okay. But they have a long for adventure, okay, and the charisma that comes from them is so magnificent. They're the most greatest leaders. They can be great in business skills, but also, okay, they are great motivators. They've also got a lot of them as well with Syrians, because I did mention this in the video with Syrian beings. They will also have a more drawn, let's say, a lot of people are very into New Age, okay, and we know in New Age, okay, that, you know, there's some good stuff out there, but there's a lot of it that has been infiltrated on in a negative place. I have my personal views about it, okay. Sorry about that, guys. guys, as I was saying, so again with Lyrans as well, okay, they will be more, so with the New Age, okay, some of them will be drawn to New Age stuff, and they're going to be, again, like Syrians, probably more drawn to ancient wisdom, such as the Hermetic laws, Golden Dawn, just like my partner is actually. So they're going to be drawn to more of those things as well. I wish I could cover everything about Lyrans. I hope it's been very helpful in this video. If you're feeling their energy, very much connect to them at the moment, because they're so prominent, there's so much around at the moment. I love you all. I'm going to do more videos on my Lyrans, I promise you. It's just that, you know, I'm just trying to make sure I get everything covered, but I'm going to do more. Also, Lyrans, okay, they're very good, okay, with being the warrior, the leader type. They're great artists, they're great poets. They are, just go on there and find out more about Lyrans, okay, because they are just, they are amazing, okay. And also, you're going to be drawn as well to, cats will be drawn to you massively, okay, because you're going to love cats. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up the video here. So, okay, you know what I'm like with promo time, my beautiful starseeds, okay, so look, you know where it's going to be from. Sheen. It's all Sheen. Look down over there, you're going to get 60% off whatever it is for the promo. Use it, you know, if you're a new person to Sheen, just click on that, or whatever you need to do, it says, just do it, okay, and you can get 60% off, okay. Also, we are going into, I know summer's nearly over, I'm getting a bit upset about it, but we are going into the autumn equinox, so we're going to get ready for these all new energies that are coming in, so we're going to get ready, because my God, this year has been out, oh yeah. All right, my beautiful starseeds, I love you to the moon and back. I know I love you to Alpha Centauri and back, because that's further than the moon. So my beautiful Lyrans, okay, you know, leave me a comment down below, okay. I love to hear from fellow Lyrans, okay. We'll do another video where we're going to look into the history of them, okay, really specifically, because again, these guys, there's so much about them that they're powerful. Anyway, I love you. Like, subscribe, follow, join the Tiff Club, give me a comment. I love you. Cornelius is somewhere, but he loves you too. If you want to check out my partner Joey, again, have a look online, The Sorcery Project. He's great. And just let all of you have a wonderful, beautiful, magical day.